Okay, everybody, today we are going to look at multiplying exponents with the same base. And this is not too bad here. The rule is that we're going to add the exponents together if they are the same base. Well, in all of my cases here, these are the same base. So for example, x squared, x to the fifth. Well, we're going to add these exponents together. Remember, this is the same thing, this x squared, this is really just x times x. And x to the 5 is really just x times x times x times x times x. So if I multiply these two together, well, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 x's all together. So this comes out to be x raised to the 7, which would just be x times x 7 times, which is exactly what it is. It's actually very simple. So fix that. All right, same thing here. 8 x to the 8 times x to the negative 2. We're going to add these together. 8 plus negative 2, or 8 minus 2, gives me x to the 6. And that's all we have here. Sometimes you may see something like this, where we have y to the negative 5 times y to the 5. Well, 5 minus 5, or negative 5 plus 5, same thing, gives me y to the 0. Well, what do we do in this case? Well, remember, we don't like to leave things that are not fully simplified. So if I have something to the 0, well, I know from my studies in 0 exponents that that is 1. So my final answer, just 1. Much simpler. And hearkening back to the other rule that we've already learned, z to the 4th times z to the negative 5, well, 4 minus 5 is going to give me z to the negative 1. And of course, we never want to leave a expression with a negative exponent. So remember, this is over 1. So I'm going to take this z and I'm going to bring that z-man down here. And now I have on the bottom 1 times z. I don't need the negative 1 because this is just a 1. Remember, that is always implied, but I do need the 1 if it is on top. So my final answer, 1 over z.